Hello everyone, welcome back to another Umamusume video. Today is a special video. Today is 6/26, and you know what that means? That technically today is the official release of Umamusume on the global side. It is our first year of being into this wonderfully beautiful horse bonanza. And, you know, since I'm feeling like it, I decided let's go with a little bit of an account overview for basically the first anniversary, and I guess we can start off with the trainees I've gathered and the ones that I have not. Starting from the top, here are my 5 stars. We have Silent Suzuka, Gold Ship, Vodka, Daiwa Scarlet, Grass Wonder, Alcondor Passa, Air Groove, Mayano Top Gun, Majiro Ryan, Agnes Tachyon, Winning Ticket, Sakura Bakshino, Super Creek, Haru Urara, Maki Takane Fuki Kitaru, Nice Nature, King Halo, and that is for the 5 stars. On to the 4 stars. Tokai Teo, both the normal and the anime version, Maruzensky, Fuji Keseki, Ogre Cap, Taiki Shuttle, Grass Wonder Fantasy, Majiro McQueen, TM Opera O, Narita Bryan, Simbuli Rudolph, both Saiyan Skies, Normal and Ballroom, Biwa Hayahide, Asian Flash, Kern-chan, Sweet Tosho, Super Creek Halloween, Narita Taishin, Special Week and her 3 variants, the normal, which I managed to get all the crystals for, the summer one, which I managed to get randomly, and finally we have the, I guess, ruler of Japan with the current story one that I just basically wrapped up not too long ago. And basically, I would say, making it to the end of that, I was like, man, I really gotta make this video. And then Maruzensky, oh, we're entering the 3 stars as of Special Week. I didn't notice. Maruzensky Summer, Fuji Keseki Ballroom, Ogre Cap Christmas, Alcondor Passa Fantasy, TM Opera New Year's, Wedding Air Groove, Agnes Digital, Fine Motion, Mayano Top Gun Wedding, Manhattan Cafe, both Mihono Bourbons, Normal and Valentine's, Ishi Akabono, Rice Shower, Normal and Halloween, Ini's Fujin, right? Yeah, Ini's Fujin, Admire Vega, Kawakami Princess, Gold City, Smart Falcon, Nishino Flower, Matikane Fuki Kitaru Armored. We have Meisho Doto, Majiro Duber, both the new one and the normal one, King Halo Cheerleader, Matitukane Tan Hauser, Sakurachi Ono O, Yeno Muteki, and finally Majiro Bright. These are all the Umamusumes I managed to gather, and let's go over some of the ones I did not. And I will also note some of the ones that I summoned for and didn't get. When it comes to Unscouted, we have Taiki Shuttle Camping, we have Hishi Amazon, Majiro McQueen, the anime collab version, Simply Rudolph Summer Matsuri, Tamamo Cross, Fine Motion Wedding, Biwa Hayahide Christmas, we have Inari 1, Air Shakur, Asian Flash Valentine's, Kern-chan Wedding, we have Gold City Summer Matsuri as well, Tosin Jordan, Harurara New Year's, Nice Nature Cheerleader, Majiro Palmer, Satano Diamond, Edison Black, and Majiro Arden. Now, when it comes to summoned on, I definitely summoned on Hishi Amazon, Simbuli Rudolph Summer Matsuri, Tamamo Cross, Nari 1, the Wedding Skins, but I was mostly going after Kern-chan, but technically I like Fine Motion enough, so I'll count them both. I mean, I wasn't going for Asian Flash, but I did get Mihono Bourbon, so that was nice. Tosin Jordan, Edison Black, and Satano Diamond are all my failed unscouted trainees. And technically there's a lot more, but it's just that I got them randomly down the line, so that was nice. That's all for my trainees. Let us head over quickly to some support cards. When it comes to support cards, I basically have the usual When it comes to stuff, as you can see, this was the new special week. I have not leveled that up yet. I will in a little bit though. Team Sirius is the only of the story support cards that I have maxed out. When it comes to it all, there are some free-to-play Umamusume cards I never managed to finish doing, like the gold ship at the right over here and the Daiwa Scarlet here. And that's mostly attributed to maybe I was just too busy. And I can say that with full confidence that yes, I do get very busy at work. I basically work almost every day if I'm given the chance, mostly because I need to make that money. And also so I can basically do some of these videos, because some of these videos I do end up spending money to get some of the Umamusume trainees that I like, and support cards that are necessary to really thrive in the meta. Sometimes, at least. But I have a good majority of them. There are some that I went for just because I like them, like this Symboli Rudolph on top of the bottom here, which should be yes. Sirius Symboli, I like them both very much, so I went after those support cards. This Rice Shower, I also went after, but I only managed to get 2, unfortunately. Super Creek, I really wanted more copies of Super Creek, but I only got 1 extra ever. My initial and the most recent unbinding was due to the crystals and the selector ticket. Sakura Bakshin is definitely an anomaly in herself, because I have gotten her to level 40 through pure unrated getting from summoning on for support cards, so I thought that was funny. I maxed out Haru Rara basically pretty early in the game, and I basically had her like this for a while. I use her sometimes, but not all the times. When it comes to my most used, of course we have Kitas in Black, we have Nice Nature here, and I use Marvelous Sunday a whole ton a bunch too, just because we're in currently Track Blazer, and I think she's one of the better race bonus cards here, with the 5% here on top of the 10% from her sport book. And Yena Muteki is also one that I managed to basically get to level 40 on her own by just summoning, but the last 2 I definitely got... No, wait. No, I only used 1 unbinding crystal to get her to 50, and I thought that was pretty funny too. There are some meta cards that I simply just do not have leveled up, like Narita Top Road, Riko Kashimoto, Mate Tikane Fukikikaru, Mr. CB, stuff like that. But one day they will be up to par to where they need to be, but that it seems like it is a long way. When it comes to the SRs, basically I have most of them. I even got this El Condor Pasta today because I wanted to make my tickets an even amount. I did not get the Thrones Ensemblage, if you were wondering. I just summoned 7. But yeah, for the most part, I have most of the early ones max limit broken, but some of the newer ones are not. That's all for the support cards. We won't go into the Rs. When it comes to story, of course, I've finished all of the main story, Act 1. This was a very wonderful story. The finale, too, is wonderful. You guys, no matter what, it doesn't matter that sometimes people like to save the story just to set aside for gems. Please do not. Please read the story. It's very nice, it's very cute, it's very sometimes emotional, hell even. But overall, that's very nice. I've finished up the main story. When it comes to Umamusume stories, I have a good chunk of them at 7 out of 7, but some of them I do not, and that's just because I've not ran almost all my Umamusumes all in a while, or simply the times I ran them, they just did not have a good enough score that they ended up becoming a team trials unit. Okay, there we go. I don't think there is one I missed. I should have every fan thing, the first fan level you get. When it comes to story events, of course, I've read it all. When it comes to the anniversary, I've read it all. And then let's head into the shop, I suppose. Yeah. I've basically only got Team Series. I think I mentioned that earlier. And you know, now that we're here, let's just get 2 of these. And I'll be sure to limit break that off screen. Good. I have a good chunk of friend points over here. I would get these hint books, but I enjoy getting the rare books first above all. And then usually I get these at the end of the month anyway. So I am actually getting near to the point that I need to buy them, but I'll give it a couple more days. I used one of these recently for Yaina Muteki, and I've almost added another one for gold. Statues, I have a heck of a plenty, mostly because, you know, I have almost every 1-star and 2-star maxed out except Tannhauser, so it happens. Promise me it happens. And here's more proof of that with the clovers. On to the next, my friends. For the most part, it's all booked up, but I do unadd and add people just to get my ace runs in to a good degree. There are some tools online to really help you find those Umamusume that are kind of built for specific trainees you want to train, and I always use that when I want to ensure at least a good chunk of sparks make it onto them in case they have a good run and they end up having good sparks. I'm so much banking on spark rerolls eventually making it to the game, but for now, I'm sticking to what I do best. Titles. The current one I'm using is Team Sirius's Guiding Light, but I have watched every music video before. I'm pretty sure this is Unique Way in concerts. Yep, 8. Trial. I need to do more races of these specific ones, but you know how it is for these race course ones. It's a bit tricky. I am missing 2 trophies from the G3. I guess we can check that in the trophy room. Right here. We have the Lord Derby Challenge and the Evis Summer Dash. Those are the only 2 I'm missing. Let's go into my inventory. I have a heck of a ton. Toughness 30. I am waiting very patiently for updates to be implemented so I can start making a dent in these. I have some decent amount of parfaits and alarm clocks. Here are my handmade chocolates that I picked for Valentine's Day. From Gold Chip, TM Opera O, Agnes Digital, Sand Sky, Manhattan Cafe, Hishi Akabono, and Admire Vega. And these are the new star fruit. For the Race Horse 5? No, 4. I think it's Racehorse 4. Actually, I can just... Star Horse 4. When it comes to some missions, there are some weird ones I'm missing, like save a photo in the main story and favorite a photo in the photo album. But for the most part, I have done a good chunk for someone who plays this game on and off. I've logged in for 361 days. I've gotten a lot of stuff to do still, regardless of how many main missions I've completed, on top of getting all these titles. It's going to take a while, but I will get it done in due diligence, in my opinion. What else can we look at before we end off this video? As Gold Chip serenades me in the background. Oh god, she's really making this hard to think. Yeah. Career highlights. My scenario records before we end the video off here. The top 3 for Track Blazers currently Majiro, Ryan, Manhattan Cafe, and Vodka. And I've gotten all the rewards because it usually maxes out at 16,000. I still need to go back into Unity Cup and URA Finals to really get that scenario reward ranking up. But I will do that at a later date. Maybe I'll make a video on trying to get up to 16,000. My best here for Unity Cup is Agnes Digital, Agnes Tachyon, and Gold Chip. And finally, for the URA Finals, my best here are Winning Ticket, Super Creek, and Gold Chip. The funny thing about this Super Creek run is that for the Fuji Kesuki event, I did go back to basically run it in the URA finals, so it'd go a hell of a lot quicker, and I managed to get a crazy Super Creek run here. And that was at the max difficulty that she managed to make it that high up, and I think that's fun sometimes. My current team rank is S2, and I am still not good at making team trials teams. That's just how it's gonna be. My club, I hang out in my brother's club, the Trash... Well, it's usually called Trash Alliance, but it's just called Trash here. There we go, Trash Alliance. It says it in the information here. And I would say I've given a good amount of fans. Not the biggest number in here, but I think I do my job somewhat well. It's marvelous. And well, that looks like the end of today's video. It's a quick one, but I just wanted to go through all I've gathered. Okay, Gold Ship, you're really peeving me right now. You know what? Let's just leave it there. Okay. If you made it this far, thank you a lot for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you've been enjoying Umamusume. I'm sure there's a lot of people who have quit just from the monotony of the Unity Cup and Track Blazer in its grinding game. But just remember to take the breaks when you can, and I'm sure you will be able to rebound into playing this game just as fine. There was just some days that myself that I was like, maybe I just don't want to play Umamusume today. I just want to relax for the most part. It's been a long day at work. I'm not down for the RNG fest that is a Track Blazer run. And those days are bad, but there's always tomorrow. Just remember that. And let me know in the comments below how you did this year in Umamusume Global. I know it's basically been a full 1.5 years in Umamusume in itself off of just this first year. We're in an accelerated timeline, and it is something to keep up with, I'll be honest. But I wish you the best of luck in Champions Meet. I wish you the best of luck in summoning for any trainees in the next year, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, everyone, and I'll leave you off. I guess, you know what? Why not? I'll do one of the concerts. It's been a while since I went to the concert theater. I'll be back, and I won't be talking, of course, but it'll just be the winning live. Goodbye.